Zovu ga kraljem rajnskog rizlinga, plemenite vinske sorte raširene u Njemačkoj. Ernest Lozen svjetska je vinska ikona te jedan od najutjecajnijih vinara uopće. Tajnu njegove strasti prema rizlingu otkrio je Danijelu Čečavcu za svog prvog posjeta Hrvatskoj.
Najprestižniji vinski časopis Dekanter 2005. proglasio ga je čovjekom godine. Ernest Lozen smatra se bardom rajnskog rizlinga, njemačke najvažnije vinske sorte. U dolini Mozel, 2 sata zapadno od Frankfurta, njegova obitelj više od 200 godina kultivira ovu plemenitu sortu, stvarajući kultna svjetska vina.
We found that Riesling works best in our area, and so that is basically what we're doing. Since 200 years, we grow only Riesling.
What is so special about Riesling?
Well, Riesling is a very versatile grape variety, you know. I think there's possibly not any other grape variety in the world which can do so many styles of wine.
Rajnski rizling utjelovljuje izrazita elegancija i parfemičnost, uz note proljetnog cvijeća, citrusa i koštunjovog voća. Idealan je partner začinjenoj hrani, poput azijske ili indijske, a zbog niskih alkohola i dodatne svježine biti će odličan aperitiv.
You know, with Riesling you have so many opportunities, you know. You can produce it in a high-end dry style, in a kind of a medium dry fruity style, or in a sweeter fruity style with low alcohol, or in a noble sweet style, you know. I remember once an English wine journalist once said, Riesling is like an actor who can play in a lot of plays. So, and which other grape variety has it? That you can do so many different styles. Basically with Riesling you can go through a whole dinner.
Najbolje vinogradarske pozicije nalaze se na strmim padinama srednjeg Mozela, koje dosežu vrtoglave nagibe od 65 stupnjeva. Lozen je ovdje vlasnik glasovitih položaja sa lozama starijim i do 130 godina. One će dati kompleksna, voćno bogata i vibrantna vina s velikim potencijalom odležavanja.
Riesling used to be 100 years ago the most expensive grape variety in the world and high demand. The oldest wine merchant in the world is Barry Brothers in Rutz, Jermyn Street. Simon Barry, 30 years ago, when I visited him in the shop down in London, he said, Ernest, I have to show you something. You know, we have all in the last 400 years what we sold. I think the shop is going back to 1690 or something like that. They have everything still on file what we sold and so on. Look here. Turn of the century, around 1900, you know. Look, the Riesling from Germany, from the famous vineyards like Schatzhof or, you know, or in Rüdesheim, Rhine and so, they had been 2 to 3 times more expensive as the first closed flowers. So there was once a time, and I said, I would love to have these times back, you know, when they had been so expensive.
Planirao je baviti se arheologijom, no koncem 80-ih, zbog iznenadne bolesti svog oca, ovaj karizmatični vinar preuzeo je kormilo obiteljskog posla te značajno podigao reputaciju rajnskog rizlinga u svijetu. Svoju ljubav gaji prema tradicionalnoj metodi proizvodnje, u kojoj daje potrebno vrijeme vinu kako bi se razvilo i harmoniziralo.
I studied archaeology, you know, and I always thought making great wine is pretty simple. You only have to follow simple rules. And they're simple rules because you need good vineyards, sure. You have to do, a good vineyard work, you know, for dry wines, select healthy grapes. But then everything else, if you do it properly, right, you know, you don't need all this shishi and this magic stuff, what people think a great, you know, design and magic powders, which makes it better. Leave it on its own, you know, make it straight, you know, and that I learned a lot from the winemaking of my great-grandfather, you know. It was simple winemaking, but you have to follow some rules, you know.
Rajnski rizling obuhvaća širok spektar slatkoće i profila. I dok su suhe varijante sve popularnije, najprestižniji primjerci su upravo oni slatki, dobiveni uz pomoć plemenite plijesni, znatno kasnijom berbom i strogom selekcijom. Takva vina smatraju se jednima od najskupljim te najdugovječnijim uopće.
If you drink wines from these days, you know, beginning of last century, it's so amazing. 100-year-old wines which are still so stable and so, amazing. I don't think that we make these wines anymore. But because these wines had been staying, you know, for a long time in the barrel, they find their balance themselves.
Posljednjih 30-ak godina Lozen je stvorio brojna vinska partnerstva po svijetu, pa tako u svoju Njemačku proizvodi vina u Americi i Australiji. Njegova energija i strast prema rajnskom rizlingu toliko je velika da neprestano otkriva nove načine promicanja ove sorte. Stoga morao sam ga pitati postoje li neki novi projekti.
I always say no new project. And then suddenly something popping up again and said, oh yeah, why not?
Mr. Lozen, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
To see you in Mosel, yeah?
Yes, oh yes, every time, welcome,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then we pop some corks.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.